Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards. And are you ready for some Football Card Showdown Season 3, baby? Can't believe we've made it this long. It's so much fun doing this series, and Season 3 should be no different. Hoping to get some different products. At the moment, I have a few of these Score a Treat things, which I think will be fun. At least you don't get the entire set in a pack, which makes it very similar to, like the Pokemon Halloween ones that are out, if you guys are familiar with that. But this one in particular, you get 120 cards inside, not necessarily all different, and the entire set's like 300 and, it's actually right here, 349 cards, 300 base pumpkins, and 49 rising stars. And then you can see some of the different non-base cards you can get. Not a lot you can get, but some pretty cool stuff. I actually like the way they look, so I thought it would be really cool to have these for our little football card showdown, and also have, a bit of a mini review when we do it, and hopefully have a bunch of cards to open, since it's 120 cards as opposed to your current blasters for football, which are, maybe 60 cards tops. And if it's a higher end thing like Prism, you're gonna get like 25, maybe 30. So hopefully this will be a lot of fun. If you guys are unfamiliar with the series, this is where we open up packs to look for cards that essentially match the teams that are going to go head to head on Monday Night Football. So week 1 has the Jets at the 49ers. Should be a pretty good game if Aaron Rodgers can play more than 3 or 4 plays, obviously. But let me get into it, right? So the rules for, or let's call them the scoring rules, are: a veteran player or team card is the extra point, worth 1 point. The rookie player cards are safeties, worth 2 points. A player team insert or a numbered non-auto patch card is the field goal, worth about 3 points, or worth 3 points. I'm not sure why I said about. And a player or team auto patch card is a touchdown, worth 6 points. When we are finished opening the product in front of us, we total it all up and we decide who wins. Then we go ahead and watch the game, and we check the results in week 2. So, as I said, for those that have seen this before, I'm sure you're a bit familiar. For those that are new to it, first of all, welcome. I do appreciate it. But we will also, you'll also get it as we go. Might as well just leave the third one on here. You will definitely get it as we go. It's not a particularly in-depth or difficult thing to understand. But really, it's just a lot of fun, and kind of another fun way to open up packs. These took me a while to find. Now I'm starting to see them a lot more in the wild at your local Walmarts, your Sam's Clubs. I think they may be exclusive to those places. Could be wrong. Certainly welcome to fact check me. Come in a neat little tray like this. 3 cards in a pack. Obviously they're meant for, you can give them away for Halloween and such. There's absolutely plenty of them. So I think I have 4 or 5 of these. And the store still had 15 of them, so it would seem to me that they've certainly printed quite a few. But let's dig right in and see what we can get. Probably going to be a little bit difficult to tear open such small packs, but let's see what we can do. In the spirit of Halloween, Jonathan Allen. So as you can see, pumpkins on the sides there. Ooh, Rising Stars, Jalen Polk for the Pats, nice rookie, and Tua for the Dolphins. So in this case, we have the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Commanders, which equals none of what we're seeing in front of us here. So no scoring in that first one. And what we're actually going to do is, I think, separate out the pumpkins and the bats, and I think you can get some other borders, and you can get numbered stuff. So we'll see just how many you can get. Hopefully this entire video won't be forever as I just open up a million packs that are difficult to open. We have Danico Autry for the Texans. Once again, not what we're looking for. Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. Another nice rookie. and Jalen Hurts for the victorious Philadelphia Eagles. But let me just go ahead and say that game was awful. I watched a little over a half and hated it. Absolutely hated it. The NFL needs to do a much better job at making sure the fields are better prepared for football. And it seems to me like these international games, not a lot of care is taken into account. Those guys were slipping all over the field, and who knows? You know, I haven't checked for an update on Jordan Love, but he could be out for a decent chunk of time. And that's just trash. Wes Welker for the Pats. Jared Verse, probably going to be a big thing a big player for the Rams this year. And Jair Alexander for the Packers. So once again, no scoring. Packers, Rams, and Pats. We need Niners and Jets. Oh, man. Might have to look into a way to speed up these openings. There. All right, so as we finally get the next pack open, and I slam my hand into something on the other side, we have CJGJ, who's a new Eagle. Drake May, there you go, one of the big quarterbacks for the Patriots. And Derek Carr of the Saints. So once again, no scoring. Unbelievable. So, forget, are the pumpkins a little harder to get, or 300 base pumpkins and 49 Rising Stars pumpkins? You have base bats, base trick or treat numbered to 99, Rising Star bats, and Rising Stars trick or treats. So I guess we haven't gotten any of whatever the trick or treat ones look like. Maybe we can open them all like this. Nope, that didn't work. Wow. And that's kind of the problem with packs that don't have a lot of cards in them. They're not very easy to rip open. And hopefully we're going to get some scoring here at some point. Niners and Jets. Jalen Warren, Steelers. Carrion Arnold, Detroit. And David Njoku for the Browns. Once again, no Jets, no Niners. It'll also be interesting to see just how many numbered cards they put in each one of these packs. Or you know, the overall, like the big packs with 40 of them in there. Herbert for the Chargers. We have Blake Corum for the Rams. And John Mechie of the Texans. So again, no Jets or Niners. I mean, it's got to be an Aaron Rodgers in the set, one would think. So, Jair Alexander, Xavier Legette for the Panthers, and Darren Waller for the Giants. Once again, nothing that we're after. Have you guys opened these up? Do you find them interesting? I kind of have a soft spot for Score personally. It's one of those sets that I can remember from when I was a kid, and especially when they do some of these like throwback looks and stuff, like inserts. It's really cool to see the stuff that looks like cards from when I was younger. We have Christian Gonzalez. We have Arizona's Marvin Harrison Jr. There we go. That's a real nice one. One of the top picks. And Doug Williams for Washington. Has the old logo on there even. That's pretty cool. So, Pats, Cards, and Washington. A lot of Patriots. If the Patriots were playing this week, they would be up big so far. Same with Packers. Seen a number of them. But absolutely zero Niners and Jets. We have Njoku. Jordan Travis on the Jets. There we go. So we have our first score, and Isaiah Likely, who was one heck of a good player in that opening game. It's just a shame that his feet weren't just a little bit smaller, maybe, or I've seen a lot of people suggesting online perhaps if he had white cleats. Maybe it would have been much more difficult to tell that his toe was out. Very interesting. We have Rashad White, Tampa Bay. Devontae Walker, wide receiver for Baltimore. And Peyton for the Colts. What do you guys think of the cards if this is the first time you're seeing them? You think they're kind of neat? It's definitely a set I'm going to try to put together. That's why I ended up buying a bunch of the bundles. That way we can not only do our football card showdown here, but also try to make the set. Washington, we got Blake Corum again. And Darrelle Revis. So the Jets strike again with a veteran that time. 49ers are lagging behind. And judging by this first video, I'll determine whether or not I should open like half a pack or something like that. We have Pace for Minnesota. Brock Bowers for the Raiders, another nice one. And more for the Bears. Right now we're at about 11 minutes, and I don't know, I'm maybe getting close to halfway through. Don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. Sean Alexander. We have Michael Pratt for Green Bay and Jim Everett for the Rams. Once again, none of the teams that we are after. But it's been a fun opening week for the NFL. Again, not the Brazil game, but definitely the first game with Kansas City and the Ravens was really, really good. We have, is that Jan Stenerud, kicker for the Chiefs? We have another Bowers and Frank Gore. Oh, definitely don't associate him with the Dolphins. I think more 49ers when I think of Frank Gore. But he did play for a number of teams over a very long career. Matthew Stafford on the Rams. Audric Estime for the Broncos. And Gus Edwards, Chargers. '49ers have got to have players in here too. There's got to be, what, Brock Purdy, probably Nick Bosa, Amari Cooper. We have Jalen Polk and Devin White on the Eagles. So we continue, try to get a little groove going, opening the packs. What a pain. We have a Jet coming up. Danielle Hunter, New Texan. Troy Franklin, Denver. And Garrett Wilson on the Jets. The Jets are beginning to widen that margin of lead. Gonna need like a numbered Brock Purdy or something at this point to pull close. Nick Chubb, Browns. Trey Benson, Cardinals. And Anthony Richardson, year 2. Kind of a first look at his second year. Be interesting to see who continues to do well in that rookie class. Richardson was kind of beginning to put together a nice year, and then he went down with injury. Of course, we all know about Stroud, and we definitely know about Bryce Young having his struggles. Oliver on the Bills, Keon Coleman on the Bills, and Josh Allen on the Bills. Wow, an entire Bills pack. So definitely not something we're looking for. For those that want to buy these themselves, as I said, Walmart and Sam's Club seem to be the places to get them. And they're about $22, which is pretty nice for the amount of cards. Boswell on the Steelers. Malachi Corley on the Jets. They strike again. And Andre Tippett on the Patriots. And the other thing that's nice about Score is they always have the veterans to go along with their rookies and you know, sometimes some lesser known guys, you know. is really cool. Like a lot of sets do, you know, Hall of Famers and stuff like that. Score likes to put a lot of the lesser known guys. We have Tyrann Mathieu on the Saints, Brendan Rice, Chargers, and Greg Lloyd, Steelers. Still have yet to see J.J. McCarthy. I know he has a card in the set. We have Foye Oluokun, Jaguars. Michael Penix, there we go, another one of the quarterbacks for the Falcons. And James Conner on the Cards. I think we picked up the pace light nicely, which means we should be able to get done here without taking up too much of your time. Josh Allen, we got Malik Neighbors. There we go, another nice rookie. And Trevor Lawrence on the Jags. Once again, however, not a single. It will be absolutely astonishing to me if we go through the entire opening without a single 49er. 120 cards and not a single Niner. That would really be something. But hey, it would make the determination of the winner a lot easier. Sterling Shepard for the Giants. Bo Nix, there we go, on Denver. Another one of the quarterbacks. And Andre Bad Moon Rison for Atlanta. Nothing that we're looking for. But the Jets have built themselves a nice lead. I think there's a couple rookies in there, so nothing numbered so far either. Christian Watson, Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers, and Jordan Love. There he is. Get well soon. As I said, I haven't seen the injury report to see how long he's going to be out, but hopefully not long. Because I believe Malik Willis is the backup. I mean, it'd be interesting to see him get another shot, but I don't know. James Conner, Cardinals. Jonathan Brooks, Carolina. And Terrell Davis, Denver. Also haven't seen too many Dallas. I know Dallas has a bunch of cards in here too. I was hoping to get a look at. Perhaps I just picked the wrong box. Travis Kelce, Trey Benson, and Ricky Jackson on the Saints. And we have Rison again. Ricky Pearsall, finally. Wide receiver for the Niners. And Dustin Hopkins for the Browns. So the Niners get on the board and get on the board with a couple of points, so that's good. Should make this a little more competitive at least. Or maybe get a couple of him and get right back in this thing. Ray Lewis, got Troy Franklin on the Broncos, and Micah Parsons, there we go, on Dallas. If I overlook anything numbered or whatever, certainly let me know, as I don't even know what they look like. I'm guessing the numbering is going to always be on the front. And I'm also wondering how you know it's trick or treat. Is it a different border? Dan Marino, got Brian Thomas Jr., and Randy Moss. You know, I know Panini most of the time puts their numbering on the side of the front of the card. So that's kind of where I'm looking when it comes to each of these. Gus Edwards, Chargers. Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles. And DK Metcalf. Hey, we got another Niner. There's Nick Bosa. Calvin Ridley, Audric Estime, and there he is, Nick Bosa. So there we go. Getting back into it. Niners trying to claw their way back. As we always do, I'll give my thoughts on the game at the end. We have Parsons, J.J. McCarthy, there we go. Showing up, nice rookie there, and Jesse Bates. So kind of neat that they took the rookies and made them like portrait shots like that, so they didn't have to go with the I want to say, doesn't Scores do like the standard college jerseys most of the time? Javon the Freak Curse, Jalen Polk, and Bradley Chubb. No, nothing we need there. And we're really getting down there now, folks. Thanks for bearing with me this long. I apologize for it being this long. Hopefully can keep things a bit shorter in the future. Another Marvin Harrison Jr. Gladly take that. And Darius Big Play Slay. It looks like 4 or 5 packs to go. We have Dalton Schultz. We have Jared Verse. And Josie Jewell. But the 2024 cards are on their way out, which is pretty exciting. Gotta love a new year of football. Jesse Bates, Jordan Travis for the Jets. They strike again, and Derwin James. I believe that might be a duplicate, but it still counts for our scoring purposes. Man, how hard is it to get the numbered cards? Brian Dawkins, Terrion Arnold, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 to go. I don't believe there was anything numbered, like I said, that I missed, so feel free to let me know. Rome Dunes, that's another nice rookie, first appearing there. And Demario Douglas. And last pack, finally to the last pack of this opening. Well, did get another San Francisco. Just trying to give it their last shot here. Josie Jewell, we have Xavier Legette, and Dre Greenlaw. So that will do it. So let's go ahead and tally up the score, although I don't think it's going to be particularly close. Ended up with 3 rookies and 2 veterans for the Jets. And 2 veterans and 1 rookie for the Niners. So as we said in the beginning, rookies are the safeties worth 2 points. And then veteran players are an extra point. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then we have just 4 points over here. So 8 to 4. The Jets double up the 49ers. And I mean, I'm not going to agree with that. I think that the Jets have to show me something. They have to show me that they can gel. There just wasn't enough time last year to determine how good Rodgers was going to be with that team. So I'm going to stick with the 49ers for now. I think they're going to win the game. But, hey, let's see if the cards can get it right. All right, that's the name of the game. Let's see if we can start the season off 1-0. After last year, we sadly finished 9-10 to bring our overall record over the last 2 years to 18-16-1. So still hanging on to that just above 500 record. But with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get you on out of here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate each and every second you spend with me. But we put out videos every Monday and Friday. If you would like to come along for the ride, watch more of our Football Card Showdown videos just like this, which should drop every Monday. You can head down below, click the subscribe, click the like while you're there. We would certainly love to have you. And then the last thing is just to say thank you once again. I appreciate each and every second you spend with me. I know time is precious, and that is not lost on me. Everything that you do for me when you're watching videos and commenting and you know, just generally being a tremendous community. I thank you very much, and I hope that I can return the favor. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and shut up. I will get you on out of here. Catch you in the next video. Peace.